Welcome back to Annie finally gets over the trauma of never being able to talk about what they want to talk about. And they're finally going to do it, but they're finally going to go over Groovia's development arc per arc. I found the Tumblr post. Let's get started, y'all.
With the last third of our couples, not with whatever shit Annie just said. I'm Minty.
I'm Annie. It is FunUntitled. Honestly, we're going to talk about our favorite OTPs from each shonen manga that we actually like. You can read part 1 and 2, or not.
Some of them aren't on the list because Annie's never seen the series, like Haikyuu.
And some of them not on the list because we just can't talk about Food Wars like that. So starting off with, ooh, this might get a little spicy. Ooh, mommy. My Hero Academia.
Which we've done an episode on.
We did?
Yeah, when the series ended.
Oh, did I draw a nice fan art?
Did you draw... I'm trying to think what the thumbnail looked like.
I think it was Ochako and Kachan fighting for Deku.
I think you're right, yes.
So I sit here before you, the masses, to implore my case. I am not homophobic. I love the gays.
Just not when they're together.
I'm very sorry that green tea is my favorite couple. Look, I like Bakudeku.
But do you?
I do not like Ochako and Toga, whatever this shit name might be. I think it's like Himichako.
Which is, I'm surprised, a very popular ship.
A very popular ship only because two girls had a semi-gay scene up in the air. And you're like, are you serious? This is a really weird plot point for Ochako to have. Which, like, you have to understand, it's kind of misogynist that Ochako's last fight is an emotional battle. But everyone else gets, like, really epic, like, physical fights.
It was also different, though.
I mean, it's different, but did we have to give that to Ochako?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that have fit better with, I don't know, having an emotional fight with the Todorokis?
No, they have cool powers.
They all have the same powers.
So, what does he call this? The
Cremation?
No. Well,
St. Elmo's?
Yeah, the St. Elmo one. Whatever it's called.
Yeah, okay. As much as we all want to cancel Annie for being homophobic, I do want to emphasize one person in this room does like Endeavor a lot.
There's one person in this room who likes Endeavor a lot?
Yes. I really wish you wouldn't question it. Because now everyone knows it's me.
What?
I think Endeavor's a nice character. I like his little arc of people trying to forgive him, but they don't.
We've done a 4-part finale of the ending of My Hero Academia, the manga, and you have never once mentioned liking Endeavor. I was thinking, do you think I like Endeavor? Is it me?
You never talk about Endeavor. I really don't know your opinion.
I don't care. I mean, I like his storyline too, but what the fuck?
He's not my favorite. I don't think it excuse any of his actions.
Yeah, but because it's always been like the failed Zuko redemption arc, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, he does what he can.
Yeah.
And it's a fine storyline. It's just not going to be talked about like Zuko's.
You know why? I think it's because they didn't give him a proper reason of why he wanted to be better than All Might so badly. Like, it's like, oh, just his pride. Like, that's one thing. He did beat his several kids and wife.
I mean, I think he tries, the creators, like he's made a thorough storyline, right? Like, there's reasoning behind his actions in a sense. It's just that people don't like it, and you're not supposed to like it. But at least he's writing a good story that makes sense for the most part. But Bakudeku.
I can't. Not in a million years can you make me ship a bully and a victim. I don't care if the bully had a character like, you just can't make me do it.
They have the same build-up as Naruto and Sasuke throughout the whole series of fighting and chasing each other. Except, you're right, Bakudeku has the childhood part. I mean, Sasuke and Naruto knew each other from childhood. I wouldn't say they were friends.
Not like each other. I'm sorry, but Totodeko is clear as Bakudeku. I'm so sad that after, I think midway through, maybe after the hospital arc, Totodeko really, like, the stocks plummeted.
I mean, honestly, it's just right after the sports festival.
I'm sorry, Totodeko clears.
I will say though, when I started shipping Bakudeku more, I mean, because I really like Baku Kiri, but I also now really like Kiri and Pinky, whatever their ship name is. They're super cute.
Totomomo really is nothing though.
That one's really a nothing. Like, they had one moment and people took off, and then you realize, well, you don't have much gas.
Don't have much gas. I will never understand Kaminari and Jiro.
That one almost feels canonical though.
That feels the most canonical, but also feels a bit forced.
Forced?
It's not as smooth for me as Kirishima and Pinky.
Sure. But they have the little shops together. I call it shops, but it's like...
if you read the epilogue, it was just she had room. Because I think Sarah points out you guys together because your Kyo agencies next to each other. And then Kyo was like, no, I was afraid the fact fact that was next to his. That was not planned.
Oh, how come I've never seen this epilogue?
It never got officially translated, so we had to buy the last volume.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you're like those kind of girlies.
Yeah.
But would you care if I said that green tea had another moment in that?
You think I would care?
I 100% fucking hate the trope of this canon is the hetero couple, but we're gonna good luck babe this. And it's either, Deku is with Ochako, but Deku actually wants to be with Kacchan. He's cheating on Ochako with Kacchan. It's either that, or it's just, we're just married on paper. It's like for the benefits. Ochako goes home to her dead wife still.
Why can't we ship her with Suyu?
Why can't we ship her with Suyu? Oh yeah, we already done an episode of this. That's just my tea. Moving on, green tea. Naruto Shippuden. Thank you for clarifying Shippuden. God forbid I try to put Haku and Zabuza in here.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Everyone ships it. We just don't say it.
Again, we didn't have both shippers back then.
Okay, we're not gonna dive deep. I mean, we're not monetizing any of this shit. We're definitely not trying to get canceled. We're just gonna leave that up in the air.
I will say, just to clarify something, it's 100% Kishimoto's fault.
Absolutely.
Did not clarify age,
Gender,
anything.
It was very clear.
Okay. So moving on.
Look, the last scene they had together, it's hard not to.
Remember when you shipped Kiba and Hinata?
Yeah.
Remember when you had a whole YouTube channel called Anti-Naruto X Hinata?
We don't talk about it.
You ever feel bad about that, or you just go, eh?
I just go, eh. But I still don't like the ship. I still actually like Naruto Sakura more. Crazy, right?
I still think it's crazy how we both latch onto a ship and they both did not happen.
I mean, there's no canonical ship in Naruto that I like.
Well, I think there's one.
That got together canonically?
Looks like two gay frogs. Like one was a woman, one was a woman. No,
What gay frogs?
We love them frogs. God, Orochimaru was a weird guy, wasn't he? I don't know why in my head I feel like Orochimaru and Kabuto was canon, but they're not.
No, I think they're both doing their own thing right now.
Yeah, one has a weird orphanage.
And one day, one long day in the future, I'll start reading Boruto.
Why does Orochimaru's son look like Kabuto then?
I don't know anything about Boruto, so I don't know Misuki's relationship with Orochimaru. Like, none whatsoever.
So you don't care for Sasuke Sakura, Saino,
Nope.
Choji and his hot BBL, big beautiful lady.
I feel you had to think of that on the fly.
I forget what they're called. Did we not like Naruto's parents?
Okay, I do like that one, sure. But
Ooh,
very little scene.
Gotcha,
And
bitch.
I have not read the Minato one shot yet, but I heard it's very good. And I think like Kurenai's son has one, and that one's okay.
Say it again.
Kurenai's son.
Change the gender.
Is it a girl?
It's a girl.
What is her name?
Well, I don't know. Did we not like Kakashi and Might Guy?
No, that was not my ship.
Were you a Kakashi Iruka man?
I was, but Guy and Kakashi definitely has more scenes together.
You know what? I actually got off of Neji and Tenten and got into the Neji and Rock Lee ship.
Really?
Yeah, I guess the key is you gotta really draw Rock Lee attractive. I found this one artist who really draws Rock Lee attractive. This artist, mind you, does not ship Neji and Rock Lee. I just see them together and I'm like, oh, that's a good ship.
And that's funny. It'd be an interesting ship.
The Rock Lee Ninja Pals, yeah.
Yeah.
And the scene where Rock Lee tries to piggyback.
Neji and Neji was like, fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, Neji, you're so pretty. You're like if a man and a woman had a child. Moving on, I guess. We shat on every single Naruto ship. Now let's start from the beginning of One Piece and shit on every single ship starting up.
To be fair though, there's not that many One Piece ships, at least that I have. I only really like Lalu and Zosan.
Honestly,
And Nami and Vivi.
remember when I was on that stupid kick of shipping just my favorite two male and female characters? So I was kind of shipping Sanji and Robin, and then I was like, I have to let it go. This isn't healthy. You're living in a delusion.
Jack, you won't fit on this door.
Yeah, you won't finish it. Let it go. Just let it go. There, it's gone. Now you can finally admit that Zosan is the much more superior ship. And then in fucking Wano, Sanji and Robin had a really nice moment together. And I had to go, I don't care. I let it go.
That might be one on the story actually, now that I think about it.
Maybe we'll revisit this one day, but I've already let my demons go. I want the gay ship. Why don't you ship Luffy and Zolo?
If I did, it'd only be because Zolo likes Luffy, but I don't think Luffy likes Zolo in that way in any way.
But you think Luffy likes Law that way?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Like, it just in my head, Luffy doesn't look at Zolo that way.
I'm gonna give you 2 ships. Tell me which one's the better than One Piece ship.
Alright.
Luffy and Nami or Usopp and Sanji?
Luffy and Nami. I can see that one. I don't see Sanji and Usopp at all.
Yeah, that's been gaining popularity for some reason, and I don't know why.
There's nothing like I would rather ship Nami and Usopp more. Part of Scared Trio.
Luffy and Nami or Zolo and Robin?
I used to like Zolo and Robin, but now I would still say Luffy and Nami. Which I think their name is like Luna.
Huh, interesting.
I'm like, how did you get a nice ass name? And then there's Nalu, which is fairy tale.
Gotta put the person on top in the beginning of the name.
I guess so.
Although Luna would have been really nice for the celestial wizard mage.
She ain't on top.
So Oda said in an SBS, because someone asked if they were a typical family unit, what would everyone's roles be?
I've been seeing this family tree and I just thought it was some fucking bullshit.
Giant hit for the Robin community. Because Frankie and Brooke is the grandparents. Frankie specifically is the grandmother. Jinbei and Robin is the mother and father. And then everyone else is the kids. And Zolo's the first child.
Oh, nice. Wait, Zolo doesn't give off firstborn energy. That's Sanji.
I feel like Nami, no?
You think Nami? Nami gets away with shit.
That's true, that's true. She is a... See, it's hard because who keeps everyone else in line? Is it Sanji?
I feel like because he feeds everyone.
That's true, that's true. You're right, son. Well, Zolo, you know, like, who are we to argue with Oda?
I guess so.
I don't care for Usopp and Kaya.
I mean, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's hard because only like one arc in the way beginning that people don't really give a shit about.
What's your favorite One Piece side couple, though?
Side couple.
We always decide Zosan's the best.
Right. Well,
They bicker a lot.
I guess so.
Yeah, they gotta.
I really like Lalu. Would it be weird if I said Baby 5 and Sai?
Did you read the chapter covers of their marriage?
Yes, you made me.
Okay, yes, you can say them then.
Yeah, excuse you. I've actually read Dressrosa.
I really like Beige and Chiffon.
I don't know what is wrong with you and that couple.
I think they're cute. They have a child. You didn't finish reading Whole Cake, right?
No.
Then you didn't see them.
I've seen enough.
You didn't see it.
I've seen enough.
I like the fact that like technically Beige only married Chiffon for like, you know, to get into the big mama's army, and Chiffon was unloved by her mama because she looked like Lola, so she was abused for looking like Lola. But Beige and his group all really did accept her and loved her.
I do want to see more series that does the arranged marriage to actual love ships, like trope. Like
I'm sure there's a lot of shoujo.
Yeah, they're all in shoujo, but I don't want a shoujo. I want a shonen.
I can't think. Yeah, I guess there's not much arranged marriages in any shonen.
No, I don't think so.
There's just a girl that gets introduced randomly, and just so that to beat the gay allegations ends up with the guy.
I think there's one called Niseiko. This is the one. You ever see the blonde girl with the big
Red ribbons,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I think it's like the both from Yakuza families, and the Yakuza said you two are gonna marry.
Nice.
But that's one of those shonen series that feels like in the gray area of shonen and shoujo.
looks
Kind
like
of like
Spike's family.
And Love is War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good Love is was shonen?
You can read it on the Shonen Jump app.
Shit, who would have thunk it? I guess also Blue Period is also considered shonen.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. I'm surprised you didn't bring up Nami and Vivi, by the way.
I did briefly.
In your head?
No. I said it out loud. It's just I know you don't like the ship, so you probably ignored me.
Bullshit. Alright,
I have it recorded!
Pokemon!
Annie told me to put this on here, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, I just want to talk about my one ship I have is that in the Pokemon manga for Ruby and
Oh
Sapphire,
my fucking god.
Ruby's the boy and Sapphire's the girl, and I believe it's called frantic shipping. They're very
Why?
cute together.
Why is it called frantic shipping?
I don't know. I'm sorry we couldn't have the cool black and white chest shipping, okay?
That's a cool name.
I really like it because basically it's the whole childhood friends trope. And it's just the whole reveal like we knew each other at childhood, but then like the boy got hurt and then the girl never saw the boy again. And for some reason the girl went from living with the professor to becoming a Tarzan. And then years later she finds
What?
out that
What?
Ruby was
Wait,
that boy
what?
from the childhood.
No, stop talking. What did you say? Sapphire is Tarzan?
I don't know why. Sapphire had this weird pipeline where like, when they were really little, you know, she was in a lowly dress. And then she grew up in the wilds for a bit. So when they finally met each other again, like she was just wearing leaves.
This feels like Hey Arnold.
No.
Hey Arnold has that really good movie.
I mean, what's your favorite Pokemon ship?
Palette shipping. Or also known as original shipping.
I thought he was going to say actual Pokemon for some reason.
I'm not a perv like you.
Why? No, wait. humans.
Her.
I really like Lucario and Lapwing.
I also really like Dawn and Zoe.
Oh, from the anime.
Yeah, I think they were called Amore shipping.
No, we wouldn't have given such a cool ship name to
No,
them.
I'm pretty sure. I also like Rock and Olivia.
Ah,
One of the few girls that actually reciprocates him.
I didn't know they met.
Because we've never seen Pokemon.
Sun and Moon.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Journeys. I was like, it's not Journeys. Is Journeys Galar?
Hey.
Or is that Paldean?
I don't know what I'm doing with my. I believe Horizons is Paldea.
Horizons is Paldea. So Journeys must be Galar. So Sun and Moon is Alola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when
That
they
sounds
went.
stupid.
That's when they went really cartoony. I thought the
Yes.
art style looked nice.
It is actually. I do actually want to watch.
Yeah, I do
Sun
too.
and Moon.
That was the one where I was watching with our cousin's son, and then I said I really like Lana, and then he called me the F word, and it kind of just put me off to watching the show.
Yeah, I don't know how you've never hit that child. That kid is an asshole.
Asshole. We'll dox him if you ask. Moving on to Ranma One Half. Apate, apate.
Here's the problem. You've seen the original for so long that when the new one comes out, it makes you go, do I ship Ranma and Akane now?
Because Akane is less of a cunt.
And Ranma's a little cooler.
Someone did an analysis like in the original anime. They added so many scenes of Ranma sulking when Akane hits him. It's like, I can't believe a girl hit me. Like, who does she get off, you know?
Yeah.
So it made him look really pathetic.
Oh.
But in the manga and in the reboot, Ranma's asking for it. He's a bit of a masochist. Like, he's constantly, like, all his bones could be broken, and the doctors be like, oh my god, what did this to you? And he'll whisper in his ear, a gorilla woman. Like, yeah, you're gonna get your ass beat again, boy. You don't learn.
But I still really like Akane and Ryoma.
I am
Ryoga?
Ryoga.
Ryoga. I don't know.
Who is Ryoma? Oh, he's the guy from Danganronpa V3.
You have to stop thinking about Danganronpa.
You name me another Ryoma.
I'll think of it.
I've been actually really been getting into Ryoga and Ranma.
You know what? I see that and I want to believe it. It's one of those ships that I want to ship, but I don't.
Yeah, I get that. There's ships like that.
I mean, I really like Ochako and Tsuyu, but I don't actually ship them, but I want to. And Ranma and Ryoga, as boys, I really want to ship them.
Yes.
I personally just don't, but I want to be part of the club. I think it's because I'm in the Ryoga. You know what? I'm in the Pichan Akane ship.
Finally! I'm on the side of the gays. You're a heteronormative asshole.
Both non-canon compliant.
Yes. But you know, they could be. Did we just bring that up just so we think this boy should be passed around like a blunt?
I don't know. We have a throuple going on. There's a throuple that doesn't know the throuple.
They really should be. Take out the pig, girl. We just need the pig. Right, Sakamoto days. I swear to God, in God's green earth, if I have to see another fucker ship Sakamoto and Shin, I hate it.
Who is your favorite ship?
It's gotta be the blonde hammer man and Osuagi.
Shibaba?
Shibaba.
Shishiba?
Shishiba.
It's something like that. It's something like double syllables.
Could you always see them just doing cute domestic shit? Like, I don't like what I ordered. Can I have yours? Like, no, order your own. Like, you're paying for it. So, like, in essence, isn't this all our food? Like, what? No. And now, how he got hurt at the museum and she lost her complete shit.
God, I love that museum arc.
It's a cute couple.
No, it is. Mine is Shin and the Invisible Boy.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Because they're kind of like inventor and experiment couple. I'm going to give you this. Let me know how it goes. And he's like, okay. I did ask for this technically. So, and then I like that they showed that Sakamoto's wife, Aoi, actually has crazy skills like him. I was like, oh, okay. So you're not just with her because she's cute. She has fucking skills. Because that's all gonna be cute, nice girls out there. But for Sakamoto to leave his job, she needed something more than just being cute and good morals. How did they meet? He just like love at
just went
first
to
sight,
7-Eleven,
right?
yep.
Yeah, it's just like, and she didn't even own that store. She was
Yep.
just a worker.
And she gave him a bandit.
Yeah.
Got only the best for him. I don't care for any Nagumo ship. That's for Rion. That's for Sakamoto.
I kind of like him at Rion. But
I don't.
Rion-
I'm terrible. I'm like, that's a gay boy. Wait, don't put him with a woman.
I do feel like Rion's one of those gonna be single forever, gonna do whatever I fucking want, and don't need no man or kids to hold me down. So
This niece is the best I got.
I was like, I love her because I don't gotta raise her. We're gonna be cool together. Akira?
Yeah.
Okay.
A killer. I don't care for Gaku and Slur.
Oh, I like that one.
I like it, but it's like a Stanley and Zeno kind of pairing for me.
You just don't like villains.
I don't like villains. That could be it.
Let's think about like who is your favorite villain character? The Akatsuki, the Espadas,
Hey,
the
let's not talk- we don't gotta talk about this
Alright,
now.
We'll make another episode.
Maybe Makima?
I didn't think you liked Makima.
No, I do.
'Cause I don't
She's not-
remember her being on your top 5.
She's not my favorite of all time.
Okay.
Honestly, in part 1, it's hard for me not to like a character.
Okay.
I like Kokoni and the ghost lady.
Who the what?
The lady with the ghost devil.
You do?
Yeah, like, cause she's fine.
What?
Yeah.
She's the reason why you stopped reading Chainsaw Man for a bit.
You right, dog. You right. She puked in that boy's mouth. That was a minor. We're on to our last series, and what a banger to end this on. 7 Deadly Sins, aka Nanatsu no Taizai.
Should not have done this alphabetically.
Should not have done. You should have done it Japanese names first.
I like going by English names.
I have half a mind just to add like an anime just so it's not ending on Nanatsu
But
no
we're gonna
Taizai.
end with like our favorite ships that maybe not in the series we named. So 7 Deadly Sins, I like King and Diane.
I really like Bon and Elaine because Bon and Elaine's all about fighting basically two people's loneliness and they find each other and they have a very nice moment together.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a whole one shot dedicated to it.
They have a hot ass son.
And they have a hot ass son that we shouldn't talk about right
Saw
now.
last night, I was like, holy shit.
You took all the pretty jeans, didn't you, boy? You left no crumbs.
Essentially, yeah.
And I like the reunions between Bon and Elaine. When Elaine got brought back the first time, she was kind of evil. When Elaine had to save her boo and got the butterfly wings. When Bon gave the very stupid decision, the fountain of life so Elaine can live forever. They should have showed that. And they have a very cute domestic life. We saw them fuck on screen, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I'm just saying, you never want to see two people that you love very much naked in the same room.
Or am I supposed to talk about King and Diane
Yeah,
now?
I mean, you talk about King Diane now.
I would talk about it, but this feels like it's a very much of a favorite male and favorite female kind of situation for me. And also because of the pedophilic underlines of 7 Deadly Sins, it's hard to talk about any ship.
Honestly, Bon and Elaine, what's so funny to me is that I thought Bon and Elaine cleared the whole pedophilic shit, other than the fact that Elaine looks like a child. A lot of people are upset that Elaine went after someone much younger than her. Oh, damn where we drew the line.
That's not how that works. It's not a numbers thing. It's about like the maturity level, right?
Yes, and
It's like D&D rules.
yes, like an elf, 500-year elf can marry a 20-year-old human. That's not, no one's gonna bat an eye. No one should bat an eye.
Because they're both adults.
Yeah.
But it feels like a 20-year-old elf could not hook up with a 20-year-old human. 20-year-old elf could be a child.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, because I was thinking for a long time, because if we were going to do our top 5 OTPs, and a lot of them we've talked about, but I'd probably say my number 1 actually is from Komi Can't Communicate. Komi and I want to say
Takeru?
Hidano?
You didn't know?
It's something. They never really say his name.
We really should watch the Netflix show.
I've heard it's bad though.
I've heard nothing about it.
And I know the recent arts of Komi is really bad.
Yes.
And I've seen it and it's like, what is the fuck is going on? Like, it feels like he's trying to make her look prettier. And I'm like, dude, she's already hot as fuck.
It's so funny because people like it looks more hentai and like, no. Her mouth got smaller. This is for hentai. That mouth needs to be bigger.
Well, it does look like hentai actually. Because her eyes got huge and together.
Cyclops.
So I think that's my number 1 ship because the first chapter, when they're writing on the fucking chalkboard, is so goddamn cute.
I would be a fucking like a sham if I didn't say Grubel was my number 1 ship, right?
Okay, but what about a ship that's not in the list?
Not in the list.
What's a ship that we haven't talked about that you like?
I really like Vashwood and Trigun.
Yeah. Was there
Yeah.
a couple? Is it Vashwood?
Vashwood is Vash the Stampede X Wolfwood.
A Wolfwood. I kept thinking of Wolf and I was like, where did a wood come from? Nicholas.
Nicholas D. Wolfwood. He had the will of the D.
And that's why he died with a smile.
Okay, I'm not doing this right now. Thank you for coming to our episode. I hope you had fun. You leave your opinions. Don't start ship wars. I'm gonna start crying now.